I found the most expensive trimmer you can buy, and it's in a Lariat package. And this is a customer order that was backed out. Now, my humble opinion is this. This is a very, very unique truck. I personally would not build a truck like this without a deposit if I was a dealer. Here at Larry H. Miller, they don't require right now. I think after this truck they might. Now, if you would like to purchase it, it is available. Let's go ahead and check out the window sticker so you guys can kind of see just how trigger happy the customer was building this truck. It's pretty insane. At the very top is the description with the colors. Standard equipment's just below that. And here are all the options. Now, you cannot get the standard output power stroke with the trimmer. So you have the high output for $12,495. All-weather mats without the carpet mats. Black appearance was $4,300. The trimmer package was $4,400 rounded off. Has the tonneau cover, rapid heat, engine block heater, pro power on board, twin panel moonroof, roof clearance lights, splash guards front and rear, tough bed, retractable rear bed step, retractable bed side steps on both sides, max recline seats. On this side, you guys can see, has the onboard scales, and it has the Lariat Ultimate package. Now, base price on this truck was $64,740. This truck has almost $34,000 in options. Let me say that one more time in case you didn't hear me. Almost $34,000 in options alone. That's more than a car today in some cases. Total price is $98,345. And you guys can see right here, it says special order. So yes, $100,000 Lariat. I feel as though if you're gonna add all these options, why not just go ahead and get that winch? I would have added that for sure. I mean, what's another $3 grand when you've added all these options for sure? Now, this is an F250, by the way, too. Now, when you get the black appearance, it does black out the front grille, it blacks out the badging, all that good stuff. When you get the trimmer package, you get the off-road tires and wheels, you get the high clearance steps. Also, they do give you a smaller valance down below, which looks so much better. You get more lift on the suspension. You get some driving modes that are unique to this truck, and you get the trail turn assist. There's a lot of stuff that comes in there, but you guys saw all like the fluff that this truck has. Now, I'm not saying most people buying this truck wouldn't want a tonneau cover, because a tonneau cover is definitely necessary for a pickup truck. I've always gotten a tonneau cover for every truck, but this one may not be the ideal one. Also, you have these steps, you have the one out back. I'll show those to you guys in a second. So here's my humble opinion. If I were a dealer and you wanted to build a truck like this, I would charge a $5,000 non-refundable deposit. Now, I know you guys aren't going to agree with me on this, because you're going to think, well, if I'm going to buy a truck from you, you shouldn't require that. Here's why I would say that. If I were in the market for a truck and this truck was here and there was a Platinum here, even though this truck has like a lot of nice features on it, I would just go ahead and get a Platinum, simply because this price point is insane. And I'm going to do a separate video kind of showing you a comparison, because they actually have quite a few Platinums here that I would buy over this truck. So be sure to subscribe to the channel. Now, when you get the Ultimate package, on the outside you guys see those front parking sensors come a part of that package. Now, you do have a camera on the front, on the mirrors, and on the rear, which makes up that 360 camera view. That comes standard on Lariat. And these LED headlights, all that stuff comes standard as well. You do get a solid front axle up front, and it does have a limited slip diff. You don't have any skid plates on the front end, but you do have your recovery loops right there. And then here's some of that black badging, as I said, on the side here. Some of your badging for your powertrain. They do make these black standard now for Lariat too, by the way. So that does not come a part of the black appearance, it just comes standard. And when you get the Ultimate package too, you also get the power deployable running boards. Smart key system comes standard, painted door handles. And this truck does have a 34-gallon fuel tank with a 7.4-gallon DEF. And then here are the steps. You have one here and on this side too. And all you have to do is just kick it up like that. But I don't think I would get this option because personally, I don't know how I would use this. I just don't think it's worth it. Now, if you're above the age of 60, I could probably see this coming in handy, because if you're needing to step up, I mean, this is pretty high, and as I said, the Tremor does have a higher ride height, so maybe this step might be beneficial for some people who want a Tremor package. But if you want to go into the second step, you don't have that much room, so you could hurt yourself, in my opinion. I would probably be very careful using these. They also give you the step out back here, which was a different option, so these don't come together. So you have $1,000 worth of steps on this truck, by the way. And you do have an assisted tailgate. It's not powered. And they do give you this guy here to grab onto. So if you want to step up here and here, it doesn't make sense. So it's just better just to step up into the tailgate. So that's why I said, unless you're just not willing to step up right here, this is pretty high, I guess. But I would like for maybe Ford to delete those steps too, because there's no point for you to have them. Now your tonneau cover, it does have a lock here, and if you push the button, it just slides to the front. And it doesn't take up too much of your space in the bed. You guys did see that 2,000 watts of power, and yeah, I would say that's probably about 8 inches maybe of bed space up front you lose. So if someone wanted to buy the truck and put a toolbox in, well, they kind of can't because of that tonneau cover. And that's why I said some people may prefer not to have this and just get their own custom. Now there is a bed view camera up there, and this truck does have that twin panel moonroof. Lastly, you do get this step too with the ultimate package, and it does give you this handle. So in reality, this truck has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 steps on this truck, guys. Well, not including running boards. That's 10 if you want to include those. 8 steps around the bed. That is a ton. I wonder how that's going to affect your payload too. But yes, let's go ahead and move into the interior. Now when you get the ultimate package, it does give you the adjustable headrest. And I don't know why they make that a part of that package. It's kind of funny to me. This one did have the max recline seats. So when you put the seat all the way down, this acts as a pillow on both sides. And then here's just a look around the interior. You do get the upgraded sound system with the ultimate package. I think the ultimate package is a good deal with all the stuff that you get. Because as I said, if you don't get the Tremor package, you get those powered up running boards. But yes, you get a lot of nice features, and the Lariat does come well equipped. Like, you have a power steering column. This is not even available on any other HD truck besides Ford. And then you have the power steps, you have the electronic parking brake, all your lighting controls here. And then, as far as your safety features go, under the ultimate package, they do give you the Ford Co-Pilot 360 2.0, and it has the intersection assist. Heads-up display comes a part of that ultimate package as well. Upfitter switches also come a part of the ultimate package. So I think you can get these two with the Tremor package too. But home links up there. You guys notice that twin panel roof inside, and it has that lighter color roof with the Lariat package. 12-inch screens. Let's go ahead and start it up. It's kind of hot outside. Oh yeah, I almost forgot too. Lastly, with the ultimate package, you do get the wireless charging pad for your phone. So that package, in my opinion, is worth the premium. For $5 grand, if that's the only package you add to your truck, well, you would have chrome bumpers and 18-inch wheels, but you would still pick up a lot of nice features with it. Now with that Tremor package, they do give you the trail control. So let's go ahead and push that button there and see what happens. So you can use the set here to set the speed. So let's go ahead and do that. So I'm going 1 mile an hour. So if you're on a trail and you just want the truck to maintain the speed while you focus in on the rocks and where your tires are going, that's what this is for. So right now it's holding steady at 1 mile an hour. Now if I need to go faster, I got over that rough terrain, now I can go 3 miles an hour. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button. So let's go 3 miles an hour. So then it'll take you up to 3 miles an hour. And let's just say now you're going down a really steep grade, so now you want to go a little bit slower. So now you can slow that speed down. So that's what this is for here, okay? You also have this, which is trail turn assist. Now you have to be on 4 low or 4 high. If I found some gravel or something like that, I would use it, but I don't want to use it on asphalt because I don't want there to put a lot of strain on the drivetrain by using that system. But yes, it's pretty easy to do, just be in 4-wheel drive, 4 high, 4 low, and then it'll basically lock up the tire. So if you're turning to the left, it will lock up your rear left tire, so it will give you a tighter turn radius. And then when you get this truck also, they give you an extra drive mode. So here it is right here, rock crawl, there it is. And you have to be in 4 low to use that. Off-road is another one that they give you, slippery, and normal, tow haul, and eco mode. So really the extra one, apart from the other Super Duties, they don't have this Tremor package would get the rock crawl. That's it. Let's finish off on the exterior. So you do have these 35-inch tires rounded off. They're Goodyear Wrangler Dirt Tracks LT 285 75/18 and 4,080 pounds of capacity at 80 psi. You do have an LSD, as I mentioned earlier, and you have these Tremor Tune shock absorbers front and rear. You can see them a little bit better out back, which I'll show it to you, but also you get these skid plates. There's one for that fuel tank, and then there's one for that transfer case right there. Hopefully you guys can see it. Okay, out back, you have a 355 locker on this truck, and then you can see those Tremor Tune shock absorbers a lot better. And you have a full-size spare tire with matching wheel. Lastly, you do get vent tubes on the transfer case and the rear diff, and that's just for water fording. So if you do plan on going in deep water, obviously if you're driving down the road and that diff gets really hot and then you submerge it into cold water, it's gonna relieve the pressure for that diff in the front or in the transfer case as well. So yes, this truck is definitely built for going off-road, and for the price point, it gives you a lot for the money, especially the way this one's built. You have a lot of accessories. Now, as I said earlier, if I were a dealer, I would require a $5,000 non-refundable deposit because, again, this is gonna be a harder truck to sell because for someone like me, if I wanted a Tremor package on a Lariat, I would want to be around that $90,000 price point. Now, once you get over $95,000, you might as well start looking at Platinums. That's just my opinion. I feel as though at this price point, most guys can afford another $5 grand. Just saying. And again, I'm pretty sure the dealer is going to discount this truck and be aggressive on it. But yes, I feel as though they could be stuck with it for a while because it is an F250. And let's go and check out the payload. So here are all the numbers on the door. Gross axle weight rating out front is going to be 5,200 pounds. The rear, 6,240 pounds, 11,000 pound gross vehicle weight rating, and the wheels are 18/8 wide. And here is that code for the rear axle, 3J, and then payload is 2,848 pounds. So yes, with all these accessories that were added, that will affect the payload. But again, this is a 3/4 ton truck. You can still probably tow a decent size fifth wheel with this truck. I would say no heavier than 11,000 pound gross vehicle weight rating. And you can probably get a 35 footer around that GVWR. But you want to be dry weight around like 9,000 to 9,900 pounds in that ballpark. But yes, I think that sometimes customers aren't serious about vehicles that they're looking to buy. And yes, it's going to be a tough sell. At $100,000, it does really put you in that ballpark of Platinum. And you can probably add all the extra stuff the truck has, like all the steps, tonneau cover, and still be around probably like 101 grand, 102,000. I'll put this truck up against a Platinum in the future. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. Make sure your bell notifications are on. See you guys soon.